Morning guys, this is Callum from EnglishShooting and day 2 of the Great British Shooting Show. We're just walking over to Hall 2 again to sign in under our press passes, but we're going to get straight in again and hopefully make another great video for you guys. As I said yesterday, I shouted out a load of things and I'm going to go and maybe get a few more shots and closer detail, and I'm just going to move out of the way of this car before I get run over. But yeah, day 2, and I hope you enjoy it, guys.
Got very tight on the magazine. It has tight tolerances.
Yeah.
If it was an AK, it'd be sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the dirt and grit goes in it, and they need it to function. With that, it's basically a commercial one. So bang it, click. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not in there.
Yeah, not properly. It's
That's not in.
No,
That's it. That's it. Interesting.
Pull the bolt back, and it'll say that. There you go. The actual bolt release mechanism is there. So you push that up.
Got it.
Yeah. Semis, some books on the side. It's
got 5 in there, 2 up there.
I think it was his uncle's. He's got all of that.
£75. 39 was what?
1100.
1100?
And that's with a bigger tube.
Yeah. I always forget this matrix.
Yeah, they started making them last year. I saw them. They came out with them.
at Stirling Airsoft. They're here every year I've been here at the shooting show, and I've always fancied having a go, always been too busy trying to condense everything into the one day. but having 2 days, I knew that I'd have to come in and see what these guys do. Now, you can probably see I'm not wearing my usual attire. That's because I've actually been given permission to come in during a live game and show you what's going on during the airsoft match. So they're queuing up at the moment. I'm gonna cut right now and get going into the game.
There'll be loud bangs, bits of smoke, bits of stuff like that going on. They are just sound effects to mess you up. Do you want a different one? You got that one. You're okay. Cool. There you go, bud. Thank you.
Oh no, that's Alan.
Alan.
That's Alan. Yeah, different guy. Yeah, that's it.
That'd be fun.
How did I know Bluefield? As soon as he saw axes, he'd be happy. Cheers, John.
Is this alright? It's just one of the things I haven't got.
What axe?
I haven't got an axe.
It's bright walking around with things over the shoulder. Well, as they say, Ollie, it's better to have it and not need it, eh? We might a couple taking down Phoenix and throw axes. That's starting throwing knives through the bloody lunch. Yeah,
I was here this morning. I was here at 5. So we had our first meeting at 7:30. All for breakfast.
So I've just come up to the media centre for a 10-15 minute sit down, grab something to eat, grab something to drink. It's so easy at these events with all the excitement and all the cool things to look at to just completely forget about having something to eat, and by the end of the day I'd be a dead man walking, not forgetting that I've got a couple of hour drive after the show as well. So I thought I'd just take a little breather, enjoy the view, just looking at all the stuff that I can see up here. It's a fantastic view to have while you're having your lunch. You'll probably see as well that it's a lot busier than yesterday. Obviously yesterday being a Friday, I would assume a lot of people were working and didn't want to take the time off. So it is a lot harder to move around. It's still easy, I don't feel claustrophobic or anything. It's just a little bit slower to get through all of the bottlenecks. But one thing that's great to see is the amount of children that are here. They're obviously the next generation of shooters, and they're not just here being dragged along by their parents against their will. There's children that are engaging with everything around them. You know, I'm walking past and I'm hearing, oh, look at that looks amazing. Oh, can I have a look at that? And that's great to see. At the end of the day, the sport needs to grow. We need new shooters, and the best way to do that is with the younger generation. So to see them here having a go at airsoft, having a go with the 2.2 rifles in the 2.2 gallery, live firing gallery, that's how we're going to attract more.
This is a visitor.
Yeah, that's how we're going to attract new people into the sport, getting them at events like this, getting them to have a go and catching the bug. Events like these are great for myself to meet up with friends, meet up with you know, different companies and organisations and see all of the new stuff that's about and pick up a few bits for myself while I'm here. But it's also great to represent and promote the sport and all the different areas and disciplines that are about. Some people here just generally don't know what else is about, and they see the practical shooting, they see the airsoft, and they see all these various different guns and they go, oh, I didn't know you could own that, or I didn't know they did that discipline in the UK. So it's great to see the sport being promoted. I think it's very important, and again, it's something that makes the Great British Shooting Show such a great event. So I'm going to head over to Caledonian Arms now and have a look at a bit closer look at all the bits that they've got, go and meet up with John there, and I will catch you guys in a bit.
You don't have a great It's probably it.
I think my K22 is great. There's only two things that I'm struggling with at the minute. One is that I don't like the shield sight, so somebody's making me mount and there's vortex on it. And the other thing is those mags where the round stands up at the end, it's just caused me a lot of problems. I was going to ask you about that, but I know you sort of pretty tied in with shields, so I don't want to spend it.
We're not, but I like the controversy. I like that originally because that's okay. So the drop the boat, drop the boat. Yeah, close tight.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
My back is featherweight.
Is it?
That's light as fuck.
There it is. It really is, isn't it? Yeah. That's really nice. Thank you.
I'll put the variation for another rugby pit.
Blue because they're always ready. That's what I was told.
Very nice Armsan.
Well, a guy, yeah, a guy, colleague who did a little shot. Yeah. He did make our go cover part and everything, so we were able to get that for a long day. It's like, I think it was his uncle's. He's got all 11 pounds.
That stuff, fuck me. I'll pass it on to you. There's some good stuff at Amazon, especially because that stuff only cost me £65 a 100.
Why don't you want to tell him?
Because they're not here. There's no point telling them.
Well, tell him about it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to tell him about it. I'm not going to tell him about it. You've got the cheap ammunition. You got some good vid today?
Not such. We've got it's like the MMS one, which is sending you through pictures to your mobile phone. But nothing like guarding to
Do they take like a shed load of batteries, or are there?
No,
I think it was his uncle's. He's got all 11 pounds.
So that's it for another year. 2 great days of the Great British Shooting Show 2017. I don't know if today the day 2 video will be as good as the day 1. Obviously there's a lot of the same stuff, but I did try to get little bit of more detailed view of a few guns that I was interested in, and I hope that you guys were interested in. So I hope you've enjoyed the previous 2 days of video. But that's it. Again, if you haven't been to the shooting show before, I really can't stress enough that you've got to come down here. It's a great sort of communal atmosphere. Everybody's here for the same purpose. Everybody's a shooter in some form or another. And it's just great, it's fantastic. You get to see all the different manufacturers, all the different companies in one place. And you know, there's obviously dealers right up from the far reaches of Scotland, right down to you know, the south coast. And to have everyone under one roof for you know, 3 full days is incredible. So we're about to jump back into the car and head back home. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, I hope to see you soon.